Here's a question for you. What do a Harley-Davidson builder, an Englishman who brews his own beer, an extreme skier, and a third-degree black belt in karate have in common? Well, they're four friends who are rebuilding animal shelters in need across our country. Project Pawsitive is this week's tail end feature.
Horses are beautiful. Horses carried us through wars, through droughts. Horses have been our companions for hundreds and hundreds of years. They didn't ask to be malnourished, 400 pounds underweight. They didn't ask to be beaten by humans. We did it to them, and I feel as though I need, as a human, to give that back to them, to make them know that not all humans are like that. Pawna started 10 years ago. The Equine Protection of North America, we're a rescue, and we take in abused, neglected horses. The first thing we do is try and teach them to trust again. We give them lots of love, lots of care, and just love them so that they trust us, and they're not afraid of us. They know we're not going to hurt them. They know they're going to have food. They know they're going to have hay. They know they're going to have the water. They haven't had that before.
How do you survive?
In these economic times, it's very difficult. We are strictly nonprofit. We rely on donations and the generosity of others. Times are really tough. 3 or 4 years ago, it would be nothing for somebody to send a check for $200 or $300. Now, no. People can't afford their homes. And horses are expensive animals to keep. Donations have just dwindled to mostly nothing.
So how do you survive today?
We survive by the generosity of some of our volunteers. No one here is getting paid.
Wow.
We're running by the seat of our pants right now.
Beverly, what are some needs that a Pawna has?
Like anything, with age, things fall apart. And we have fencing that needs repairing, and we have a serious roof problem, and I'd love to show you our roof problem.
Yeah, let's go see. Let's go see.
It would be great. This roof leaks, and especially on this end of the barn, about 3 stalls up on each side of the barn, it leaks like a sieve. This is all filled with water.
This has taken how long to fill up? Only a week?
Yeah, yes.
Unbelievable.
This is all water. I'm afraid to poke it too much more. I don't want to break it, and I don't want stalls to be taken.
Because there's a stall right here. What would it mean to you to get a new roof?
We worry about funding and financing all the time. But the horse's safety is the biggest concern for us, and their care. And to have this fixed, it just would mean the world to all of us.
Hey, JB,
Hey.
great to see you.
You too, Jill. Pleasure.
It was a great talk we had last night. This is so exciting. So welcome to Epona. We're gonna go check stuff out.
Great.
See what needs to be done.
Love to see what you have to do.
All right.
Well, Jill, it looks like from walking around the building, the roof's probably about 20 years old, and it looks like it's well beyond its wear. We have some missing shingles up here, and this side of the barn in particular has a lot of growth on it. It doesn't seem to be drying out in between storms very much.
What if they weren't able to get this done? What would 5 years from now look like with the same roof?
It'd probably look a lot like the barn behind us here. Obviously that might take a little bit more time, but the damage they're having now in the rain inside, it's just that plywood's gonna fall apart.
So we're at the Park and Ride in Epping, and we're gonna make our way up to Epona in about 40 minutes or so. And as you can see, there's a ton of trucks back here. It is raining, but this is New England, so what are you gonna do? So we're really excited, and there's a ton of volunteers here. They're already doing their horns. This is what it's all about, rain or shine. I'll see you guys at the barn, okay? All right. Hi, guys. How you guys doing? Are you guys ready for a renovation today?
We're here and we brought some friends with us. Incredible. Words can't describe it.
more people did this kind of stuff, and I think the world would be a lot better place.
All right, Simon, so this is the electrical stuff for today.
Yep.
And we're running it to the different patterns, right?
That's right, yep.
The troughs are increasing?
That's right.
So what are we looking at here?
Well, I've just got some basic conduit. We're going to pull in some GHN single wire, so we're going to pull down and put up some 20 amp circuits on a GFI.
I would have never thought in a million years that all these things were going to be fixed. It's just so wonderful. I can't even begin to put it into words how much you're doing for us and the horses. And I'm going to start crying right now.
We have been trying to do so many things on our own through fundraising and people coming out and just replacing one board here, one board there, and trying to make improvements to the water for the winter, which is really a tough time of year for us. This is overwhelming. All the volunteers are in shock right now. Just watching all the progress unfold is more than any of us ever would have expected.
I couldn't even imagine what was going to happen to this barn. And we are so fortunate. The horses are it's going to be safe and warm this winter, and they'll have fresh water all the time. It's beyond imaginable. And I personally cannot thank Jill and her crew from the bottom of my heart. I just thank you.
It's like I feel like I'm sort of like at a loss for words, you know, because it just seems like, wow, you know, it's like you envision it in your head and then you actually see something like this and you just know that, like, you know, their lives are gonna be just so much better, and it just looks awesome. And I'm just picturing it in the winter with a wreath on there and the snow, and it's just unbelievable. I can't believe it. It's awesome. This is just a really good moment for me right now. This is really great.
To learn more about Project Pawsitive and their next mission, log on to our show's website, yourlifetv.com. Great program. Well, that's all the time we have left this week. Remember, to your life, live it and live it well. We'll see you next week.